Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So off we go then. Manchester United cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Dani Olmo, and here's Lewandowski, De Jong, Rafinha has it in a wide position. Akanji can get it clear. He's gone for goal! That is simply breathtaking!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, has a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafinha.
Such good technique.
Lewandowski. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Caicedo. And it's Kane. And Robertson. Olise, no luck with that dink over the top. Balde, that's really well manoeuvred. And he's gone searching crossfield. Dani Olmo, oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. Foden attempts a clearance. De Jong.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
De Jong.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, super find. Koundé. Yamal. That looks a good ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Valverde. Pedri. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Quality ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Manchester United making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. He's got a side of goal. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé. Dani Olmo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No, that's been intercepted.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Araujo and Dani Olmo. Akanji. Caicedo. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Pedri. Looks to the other side. Robertson is there to clear. Jimenez. Kane. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Dani Olmo. Koundé. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave.
Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Foden really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Robertson. Mbappe. Oh, well played. Dani Olmo. Pedri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Yamal. He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He won't be happy with that one. He's in plenty of space here. Robertson. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rafinha. Balde. And here's Lewandowski. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Olise!
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He is through here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He can get that clear. Szczesny. And that has been cleared. That's been cut out, well played. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Caicedo. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's gone backward here. And that has not gone well. Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Number 21.
De Jong. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Pass is just off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Messi. And he skips past his man. Always onto this. And he's there to get it away. And he was quick to react.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Valverde. Deftly out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Araujo. Manchester United trailing, but still very much in the hunt for their promotion dream.
It's great to see that there's still plenty of fighting spirit in them, but you might need a bit more than that just now.
Valverde. Musiala. Now it's Son Heung-min. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And here's Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
They're avoiding the blitz.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And we come to you now with a quick request for
your reflections then, Jim.
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against... Oh, here's a chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Foden. Now it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Batistuta! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Jimenez gets it away. Adams. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Beckham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Batistuta. Quarter of an hour played. That is a brilliant interception. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Adams. Batistuta is hiring after that one. He could be in here. Caicedo. Shot could be... Foden! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a decent clearance. He's got away. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, Red, nice interception. Foden. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Musiala. That is ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he welcomes it in. Palmer! Palmer!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Foden. Son Heung-min. Hernandez cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted. Musiala. Foden! Decent enough try.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Batistuta. Akanji tries to clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's got the beating of his man. And Batistuta! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And he's managed to get free. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Beckham. Palmer. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Palmer. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Akanji does really well to win the ball there. He has found the way through. Son Heung-min! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Palmer. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, such a clever touch. He's in. Messi! And he's there to get it
The
away.
attendance for this match was 71,550.
Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Musiala! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Adams deals with that comfortably. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Beckham. Hernandez. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Robertson. It's a pretty loose pass. Batistuta on 2 now and looking for 3. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he thumps it clear. And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Jimenez. Son Heung-min. Mbappe. Palmer. Just about up to 75 minutes. Look at this. Can he finish? Oh, that's a waste.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Hernandez.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Interesting ball. Real chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Coming on the field, number 10.
That pass isn't the best. Olise! And it's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Olise! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Just 5 minutes left. Foot in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Oyarzabal. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Now it's Gnabry. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running, simply they were beaten. Manchester United can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And here's Mbappe. Musiala! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the...
He's had a hit! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Tries to dink it through. Neatly clipped into space. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is... and the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And he's gone looking for safety.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Solot. And he's running through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shot at goal! Musiala gets it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It's Son Heung-min! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Kimmich. Solot. Chip through. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Great ball if he can get there. That is good alertness. Well, they've got it again. Up he goes! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Solid! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van Dijk. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Musiala. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.